Badane Jai Swaminarayan. Um, my, my name is Prisha, and today I'll be speaking to you about Acharya. Who and what is an Acharya? The word itself means preceptor, an expert in structure in matters such as religion or any other subject. An Acharya is a highly learned person with a title affixed to their names of a learned subject. The Dharmakul family is here for us, to be able to help us and guide us. They are people who have been appointed by Bhagwan to assist us in attaining moksha. Dharmakul acharyas are unique, like great gods. They are Brahmins, my direct descendants. Dharmakul and I want to give moksha to innumerable souls through these acharyas and their seva. So do everything as per their direction and agna. This quote is from Purushottam Prakash, Prakran 40, stanza 1 through 11. The acharyas were instated to preserve and grow the sampraday, as well as carry out tasks such as installing murtis, which normal devotees cannot do. How did they come about? It all began in Vartal, in Prahabani Ekadashi of Vikram Samvat 1882. After due deliberation, Shree Maharaj adopted his nephews, Ayodhya Prasadji and Raghuvirji Pandey as his sons. With this, they established two gadis, the Narayan Dev Gadi at Ahmedabad and the Lakshminarayan Dev Gadi at Vartal. Despite this being a very well thought out plan and method to keep satsang alive, the choice of who was to be seated on which gadi between the both of them was completely random. Bhagwan asked the two brothers to draw lots to decide who would be seated on each gadi. Bhagwan Sri Swaminarayan then instructed all the followers present to do a pujan of their respective acharyas. Ayodhya Prasadji Maharaj was appointed the Acharya in the Narayan Dev Gadi, also known as Uttar Vibhag in the Northern Division, while Raghuvirji Maharaj became the Acharya of the Lakshminarayan Dev Gadi, also known as Dakshin Vibhag in the Southern Division. Their Pratishta and Aarti was both done by Bhagwan himself. They have superiority over Tyagi and Grihist followers. Therefore, they were gifted the power to guide these sects by Bhagwan. All this information has been documented by many santos as well as Bhagwan in different scriptures, such as the Shikshapatri or Bhakta Chintamani. It is worth recording the event where his sister-in-law, Suvashini Babi, was bathing Gansha Maharaj. She noticed various symbols on the sole of his feet. When Gansha Maharaj asked what she was doing, Suvashini Babi replied, Bapuji has mentioned that the lines on your feet show to be of a king of the future. Gansha Maharaj calmly replied, if that the case, then I shall give my kingdom to your son, which he did. The method by which future acharyas are to be appointed is enshrined in the document known as the Desh Vibhag Nolik. It is not only a legal document that has stood the testing times since existence, it is an instruction primarily to the acharyas, but with specific instruction for ordinary followers too. The current acharya of Ahmedabad is Sri Kaushalendra Prasadji Maharaj. The current acharya of Vartal is Sri Ajendra Prasadji Maharaj. What role does an acharya play? Acharya plays a large part in a sampraday. As mentioned before, acharya means leader or teacher. And that's what they are, but they're more than that. They are here to guide us down the right path to obtain moksha and please Bhagwan. They teach us so much about life and satsang. Without them, Swaminarayan Sampraday probably wouldn't work as well or as smoothly as it does now. They are very learned in satsang as well as generally, so they can help us with any queries we may have. Responsibilities for acharyas. Playing the large part of acharya isn't exactly an easy job. They have many responsibilities, mainly given to them by Bhagwan. Here are some examples. They have to guide devotees down the path and help them follow the dharma. This was mentioned in the Bhakta Chintamani, Prakran 161, stanza 48. Another one is to keep the shishya in dharma. This includes gristas, saints, brahmacharyas, parshads, and sankyogis, as well as a few more. This was mentioned in the Shikshapatri. There are a few more, but I have just stated a few. The importance of acharyas. I have already mentioned the important roles acharyas play. Bhagwan Sri Swaminarayan, as well as other santos, mention quite a lot how important they are and why we should follow them. Those who follow Acharyas believe and act as per the Agna. Offer puja, vastras, ornaments, property, flour, water, etc. in any form of devotion, with devotion and bhakti. We will permanently get all these in Akshadam forever. This is Bhagwan's words from the Purushottam Prakash, Prakran 37, lines 10 to 20. If you behave as per the Agna, I will always be pleased with you. If you honor Acharyas, you have honored me. This is again from Purushottam Prakash, Prakran 38, stanzas 17 through 18. The last one I will mention today is an extract from the Vachnamrut, where Bhagwan mentions a prerequisite for attaining moksha. The devotees who is ashrit to Dharmakul, which means he who has received initiation from Dharmavanshi Acharya and remains loyal to the Acharya, gets a divine Brahm state body by God's wish. This was in the Vachnamrut, Gadara Pratham, chapter 1. The following kirtan by Brahmanand Swami summarizes the importance of Dharma. Gunjane desha tapakida dharmatane parivare re bahuvithita karine bolave balo jivaram avare re. Thank you for listening. Swaminarayan.